And with Brazil in the group, you'd be inclined to think that Costa Rica, Serbia and Switzerland, who are the other team in the group, they're probably going to be playing for the runners-up spot, Didi.
Yes, there's always a surprise, and I think everybody likes the underdog and the surprise. We've seen what Costa Rica did 4 years ago in the group of death, and they managed to get out of the group and go to the last 8. And it only took penalties against Holland to knock them out of the tournament. So, you know, we shouldn't underestimate them. I think they're all 3 teams are good outfits. The team I like the most out of the group, apart from Brazil, is Serbia. Yeah. I've seen quite a bit of them because they played in Ireland's group. The qualifiers, they've got a lot of attacking talent at the back. They do get on a bit. A lot of players over 30, but I think going forward, I think they are more exciting than most teams going forward. Attacking, a lot of pace, a lot of skill, and then Milinkovic-Savic, the new kid on the block who everybody's after at the moment. Yeah, well, we'll have a look at their team very shortly, but first of all, we're going to take a look at the Costa Rica lineup, which has just arrived in, and Keith, you're going to take us through the Costa Rica side. As I said, still the core of the 2014 side there, but a lot of them haven't been playing regular football.
No, and that's an issue for Oscar Ramirez. Look, we know what way they're going to set up. I think Gamboa and Calvo will be deeper. It will be a flat back 5. He portrays that it's a 3-4-3 when they're attacking. Very, very rarely do we see that. They are a cautious, pragmatic side. 2 centre-halves, strong. Duarte and Gonzalez, Bologna and Espanyol. For me, the weak link is a Costa. In central midfield, I like Borges. He averages double figures for Deportivo La Coruña. Probably the linchpin, played more minutes in qualification than anybody else. Ryan Ruiz certainly falls into that category of good players, but probably better days behind them. Venegas will give pace from the right, and Arena playing a straight in the MLS, top goal scorer in qualification. OK, so do you give them a chance against Serbia? Because, I mean, when you look at both sides on paper, Serbia certainly would look the stronger side. I'm swaying towards Serbia, but Costa Rica, in terms of the way they set up, can really, really frustrate you. Serbia can score goals. Their issue, as Didi has alluded to, is defensively. I think they're going to have their work cut out. I really do. I think the first goal is key. If Costa Rica go a goal down, they haven't got it in their armoury to be able to play in a different fashion. The way the team is set up, they're structured for trying to get clean sheets and nicking games 1-0.
Yeah, that's certainly the way it was at the 2014 World Cup when they did so well.